Hi, everybody. Mike here, coming to you from the beautiful mountains of western North Carolina, and I'm thrilled to report those damn kidney stones are out. So, just an update on the story. I had scheduled to be July 3rd, which was a Wednesday, to have the stones removed. And about Sunday night, the pain started subsiding, and that's after 3 weeks. The pain started subsiding, and I thought, what is going on? I mean, why am I not feeling any pain? And I thought, well, possibly the stones have moved, but that didn't make any sense because when that stone moves, the pain is excruciating. So I just went with it and said, okay, I'm not in any pain. We'll just see. But I still was feeling a little pain here and there, so I was sure that the kidney stones were still in the ureter. So I made it through Monday and Tuesday night. I slept maybe 3 or 4 hours and was scheduled to go in at 8:15. And the surgery, not surgery, but the procedure would be around 10 o'clock or so. So the first thing I got to say is that I went to Advent Health, which is in Fletcher, North Carolina, and everybody there from the moment I walked through the door till the time I left was absolutely fantastic. They were caring. They were as nice as they could be. They had me laughing. I could not ask for anything better. Which again told me that when it comes to hospitals and people working in the hospitals, they're not any kind of problem. They are fantastic. I think the problems occur when you go to a hospital that's a for-profit hospital. And again, it's not the nurses and the doctors and the people working there. It's just the greed of the people that want to make the money that makes it hard on the people working there. But anyway, they were absolutely fantastic. The timing went great. We did have a little problem sticking me to get a needle in me so they could administer the IVs and stuff because my veins are very weak or something like that. At one point in time, there was the doctor was in there, the nurses were in there, the anesthesiologists were in there, and they were having to poke me, and they just kept. It didn't bother me, but they were all apologizing. It was bothering them worse than it bothered me at all. So anyway, that went great, and then I went to sleep. Boom, just like that. When I got up, I was in the sort of the recovery room. And the end of the story is that the stone, which was actually just one stone, there was actually two stones, had dropped down into the bladder, which then explains why there wasn't any pain. The second stone, we did not know, the doctor didn't know whether it came out of the right kidney or the left kidney, he couldn't tell because they were both in the bladder and there was a little blood clot there. So ultimately that made the procedure only take about 30 minutes, which was a great thing because my doctor was going on vacation that day, and he actually came in to do the procedure even though he was supposed to go on vacation because he knew I was in a lot of pain. I mean, what can you say about that? So that was really cool, and I got home, and they think that the stones were calcium oxalate stones because even though I've had the stones before, I never caught any to be able to have them analyzed. So I kind of started doing a little research on oxalates, this is sort of interesting in that I found out that the body does make oxalates themselves, but they make them only just a little bit, and they make it mainly to produce a thing called uracil used in messenger RNA. But in the process of researching the biochemistry of oxalates, I found out that vitamin C turns in 50% of the vitamin C that you ingest in your body turns into an oxalate. And the oxalate are the things that are found that cause the stones. And I've been taking vitamin C 1,000 milligrams a day for years. And come to find out, that's producing 400 to 500 milligrams of oxalates. And they recommend that people, further research found out that they recommend that people that have kidney stones don't even take vitamin C. Then if you do, well, not if you don't take vitamin C, but you shouldn't be getting more than 50 to 100 milligrams of oxalates in your diet, which come from all sorts of vegetables and stuff. And here I was dumping at least 400 to 500 milligrams of oxalates into my system every day from the vitamin C. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and I stopped that. I'm stopping that immediately and drinking a lot more water. I also say that on this little journey, I've talked to a number of people that have had stones, and by golly, mine is nothing compared to what other people have gone through. So I was really grateful for that. So that's my kidney stone story. I'll go back to the doctor in maybe a couple of weeks, and then we're going to discuss doing a lithotripsy because I do have a couple of stones in the other kidney. And lithotripsy is just where they do some sort of sound wave and they break the stones up while they're in the kidney, not in the ureter, and they don't put you to sleep. And it's just an easier thing to do. So that's my story, and I appreciate everybody that's listened to it. And if you have any questions or want any experience on kidney stones, then feel free to contact me. And remember, thank you everybody at Advent Health in Fletcher, North Carolina. Peace.